Hey, what's going on, world? What's going on, world? You tuned in to Smoke Dog TV. This is another episode of Chopping It Up. And today we got my boy Chris Schoonover. What's going
What
on,
up?
Chris?
What? How we doing? How we doing, man? Another beautiful day.
For sure, for sure. Where you at with it, bro?
Out here in Pocket City in the 580.
Okay. Tell the people what you do, man. Tell the people a little bit about you.
Man, my name's Chris Schoonover, born and raised Pocket City, Oklahoma. I work for Hemp Station Dispensary. BudTender of the year last year, trying to go back to back this year, my man.
Oh, that's what's up. So you work for that place or you own it?
I work for it.
How long you been doing that?
Oh man, I was originally with Hippie Collective for 3 years, and then now since they kind of shut down, I've been at Hemp Station for probably 4 months.
Oh, okay. For sure. Keeping the bills paid, networking and
Oh yeah,
stuff.
oh yeah, keeping my bills paid, my kid fed.
Getting to meet a lot of different people, get the network and shit.
Oh yeah, man. I met a lot of people, man, from Green Dynasty all the way to Landmark pre-rolls, just man, everybody.
Any big upcoming events you got going on or anything?
Man, I got the Chronic Palooza coming up April 20th and 21st. And then like I said, I'm gonna try to go back to back for Budtender of the Year. Uh man, that's really the only events that I can think of at the moment. But I imagine there's gonna be some more coming up.
So Bud Tender of the Year, how do you win that award? What do they go by? What's their point system?
So you gotta nominate yourself or someone can nominate you. Uh
Okay.
and then people can vote for you. They can buy votes. It's chronicpalooza.com, and then you'll go to the what is it? The competition nominees best community, and then you'll click that, and then you'll see me right on there.
For sure, for sure. That's what's up, bro. How many customers you think you serve a day?
Oh man, serve a day. I probably serve maybe 200-300 people a day, maybe.
And what's a good trait you think you have to be a good customer service rep or a good bud tender?
Treat people like people. You got to be
For
respectful,
sure,
man. You can't be trying to push something that's not going to work for them. You got to give them something that's actually going to work for them to come back and get it some more.
for sure. Build that rapport up with them.
Hmm. Oh yeah, man. I got a
What you
lot
smoking
of.
on, man?
Oh man, I got some Gypsy Road by Green Dynasty.
How it look? You got some flour on? You can show us how the flour look.
Oh man, oh yeah, dude. Of course, I got you. Let's see. Grab this big old nug right here.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Look like some
Yes,
exotic.
sir. Oh yeah, best grower in Oklahoma.
And who grows that?
Green Dynasty Farms.
Green Dynasty Farms. Okay, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Y'all make sure y'all check out Green Dynasty Farms, man.
Oh man, they got some fire every time, man. My favorite strain buying right now is probably apples and bananas and honey buns.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
for sure, for sure. So I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. I'm pretty sure you probably watched the show before.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
First, first question gonna be: if you could have a deep conversation with anybody, it could be historical figure, dead or alive, anybody. Who would it be?
Man, I'd say honestly, Burner.
Burner, the one
Because
that's from
what?
California,
Yeah,
cookies.
because what? Yeah, what he did with cookies and just all that marketing and all of that stuff, man. Like that's where I'm really interested in just the marketing because I like to have fun with it. When I was at the hippie, I would uh, I would do the ads for the radios and stuff. Man, loved it. That was such a blast for me, and I just want to just pick his brain about like, man, if I had $2,000, how would you invest it?
Right.
Because man, he's a marketing and just investing fool. Man, he just goes bananas with it.
And he started out as a bud tender, right?
Yeah, yeah. He started out as a bartender, and look at him now, man. He built his own empire.
For sure. That's how you want to do it right there, man.
Hmm.
Learn
Because
as
man,
much
I
as
got
you can.
oh yeah, because man, I got a kid, so I want to leave him something what I've got.
Yeah, for sure. That weed ain't going nowhere. That shit gonna be here forever.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be here forever.
Yeah. If you were given a chance to explore the ocean or the space, Which would you choose?
Oh, ocean or the space?
The ocean or
I
outer space? I think I worded that wrong. The ocean or outer space?
I would probably do outer space. Go see if I can't
Why you say that?
find some. Let's go find some alien race. Like, hey man, how much is your grams over here? What you got?
Got that alien OG.
Oh, that alien OG, right?
But shit, show. If you had the power to change anything in your life, what would it be?
If I could change anything in my life, man, probably have kids sooner. That would probably be the one thing I would change.
How many kids you got?
I just got one, man. He turned 2 February 4th. Shout out to Keaton. Love you, buddy.
For sure, for sure. I got 3 little boys, man. I know how it is. One of my youngest son, his birthday just passed a couple of days ago.
Nice. Well, happy birthday.
For sure, for sure. What's a mystery or a phenomenon that you would love to solve or understand?
Well, okay, what was that? Sorry?
I said, what is a mystery that you would like to solve or understand?
A mystery, man. Probably who the Zodiac killer was. I think that would be pretty cool. Because they
What is
still don't
that?
to this the Zodiac serial killer back in like the 60s and 70s.
I never heard of it.
What? Yeah, like so he was like a big serial killer in California, and it was like the 60s or 70s, I think. And they still don't know who it is till this day. And
Damn.
he would write ciphers to the post office and like just taunt the police and stuff. It's like, damn, man. And they
Like,
still
what
don't
was he
know who
doing?
it is.
He was killing hookers? Like, what he was doing?
Oh, he was just a serial killer, man. He just kill anybody.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they still never caught. He probably dead by now, huh?
Oh yeah, he's probably dead now. But yeah, they still don't know who it was.
Right. That's crazy. I gotta look that up. The Zodiac Killer. It's a
Oh
movie
yeah.
on him or something, or like a
Yeah,
documentary.
man, they got documentaries, movies, everything on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out. So, what's the most interesting place you ever visited or wanted to visit?
So the most interesting place I visited was just recently. I went on a cruise to Mexico, and Cozumel was pretty nice, man. Like I would love to live there.
Cost of living reasonable?
Oh man, I didn't realize how cheap it was in Mexico, bro. Like it is super cheap. You could probably have a mansion for probably 1,000 a month.
Damn.
Oh yeah, man, it's super cheap there.
How long were you there?
We were there for a day, and then we had to get back on the boat, and then our second port got kind of canceled, so we had to head back to the states.
That was your first time on a cruise?
Oh yeah, first time in the ocean, first time out of the country, man. I just knocked out like 4 or 5 different things off the bucket list.
For shit show. That's how you do it, man.
Hmm.
How was it like on the ship? Was it like? Did you get motion sickness or what? What was that like?
Man, I didn't get any type of sickness, but the weird thing was when you get off the boat, you still feel like you're still swaying. That was trippy.
Kind of like using a jackhammer all day, jacking up cement. You still feel like you're shaking.
Yep, just like that, man. I'm just sitting there like going like this, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Man, I feel like I'm still swaying, and my body's moving too." Dude, it was nuts.
So when you take a cruise, you got to get a passport and shit like that, or what?
Yep, I had to get a passport. That was another bucket list thing. First time I ever had a passport. That was a hassle. That was rough. Don't go to Walgreens for your passport photos. They mess it up every time.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. How long did it take? Like, where did y'all leave from?
We left from Galveston. It took us probably about 2 days to get to Cozumel, and then it probably took another 2.5 because we had some bad weather, which wasn't bad. About 2.5 more days to get back.
And then when you get there, like you dock there and stay there, or they give you a couple of hours to check it out. How that go?
Yeah, so you dock, you get off the boat, and you got like a few hours to look around and go eat and drink or whatever, and then you got to get back on the boat. And if not,
Oh,
they
okay.
will leave your ass.
Damn,
Oh
that's
yeah, they're
crazy.
on a tight schedule.
That's crazy. If they leave you, what happened? You become a citizen or what?
So you got to find your way back home, I guess, is what I was told. I was like, dang. And I guess some people don't have passports, so they can't even get on a plane to go home.
Yeah.
So then they got to get their passport from Mexico and all that, and they got to wait all that time.
Can you blaze on the boat or what? Can you chief or what?
No, they got drug dogs. My
Damn.
my brother-in-law actually had to get strip searched.
Damn.
hmm Yeah, because you walk past the dog, it sniffs you and everything. But I guess if it looks back at you, they just pull you off the line and strip search you.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So what's a book or a movie that changed your perspective?
Oh, sorry. Um, man, honestly, sorry, that one got me. I don't really read books. The movie that changed my perspective, man, probably what was that? That kid Cannabis when he was like the big like Canadian drug or weed dealer. I was like, damn, like it was just crazy back then how it was so illegal and everybody was making these empires off of it. And then, like, is their empire still standing with it being legal now?
Some of them are, I'm pretty sure. Like it's a lot of people on the streets that's still hustling. You know, there's still it's
Yeah,
still a
there's
lot of trap houses and shit, like black market shit, what they call it.
yeah, and I just call them the unknown millionaires because no one knows who they are, but they're still millionaires.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So that one got me kind of thinking. The last time I watched it, I was like, damn, that's crazy how it used to be like that back in the day.
Right, right. If you could have witnessed any historical event and been there at the time of that era, like in attendance at that event, what event would that be?
Probably the launch of the first spacecraft. I think that would be pretty cool to see.
Who was that? Neil Armstrong or somebody?
Yeah, when we went to the moon,
Allegedly.
allegedly, yeah.
Somebody say that's a Hollywood studio. You believe that shit?
Man, I think we went on the moon. I think we really were.
Yeah. We got a lot of technology, so it ain't hard to believe,
Yeah.
man. It's a lot of shit that they ain't telling us that they can do, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
If you could master any language besides English, which language would it be?
Japanese.
Why
I'm
you
a
say
big
that?
man. I'm a big like Honda guy. I'm also a car guy. I'm a big Honda guy, so I've always wanted to visit Tokyo. But I don't really don't want to visit a country if I don't know some of the language because I don't want to like get like arrested or something and get fucking thrown in jail. That would not be good.
Yeah. So you say you a Honda guy? Like a
Oh yeah, yeah.
you drive
Hondas,
one?
Nissan. Yep, I'm sitting in my 2019 Civic hatchback right now.
For sure, for sure. I think the movie Fast and Furious made everybody want a Honda Civic at one point.
Right? Oh yeah.
When they seen that motherfucker going up under the 18 wheeler on the highway and shit like that. Everybody, you know
Yeah.
what I'm
And then
saying? Everybody wanted one.
and, and then they try it and they die because they're dummies.
Yeah, for real. Don't try that at home.
Yeah, don't try that at home.
What's a futuristic invention that you wish existed right now?
What was that?
What is a futuristic invention that you wish existed right now? Like what's something that you wish existed that's not in existence?
Oh man, probably a at home robot, kind of like that movie I Robot. I think that'd be cool. That'd be cool to have. That'd be a
Well,
lot helpful, like very
like a
helpful.
maid, a robot maid.
I wouldn't say really a maid, just I guess yeah, you would say a maid. Yeah, like a robot maid.
Right. If you could be one person for a day, who would it be, if anybody?
Oh, Man, I probably want to be like the president just to see like what he has to go through every day.
Right. For sure.
Might get a better perspective. Like, man, that dude goes through a lot, or man, that dude don't do shit.
Right. For sure. For sure. What's a wild story? You got any wild stories you want to tell us? Nothing incriminating.
Um, no, I really wasn't a wild one, man. Still really in a wild one.
You know you're a wild boy, man.
um, wild stories probably none that I can talk about because they're probably illegal. A lot of
Ain't
stories.
no parties where you passed out or something. Somebody had to put you on the porch and ring the doorbell and run off. Nothing like
All
that.
right. So there is one story. So I was underage. We were all drinking. Cops show up. Shoot, I'm the first one out the back door. I hopped this chain link fence, went to hop another one. I got caught up on my shoestring and I freaking hit the
Damn.
ground and passed out. And that's how I got the other nickname Shoestring.
Damn. Knocked the wind out
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh, but worst night of my life. Drunk, couldn't breathe.
It's crazy, man. It sounds like a good time.
Oh,
They
yeah, it
say
was fun.
bad times make good stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep.
For real. So, have anybody ever had a rumor about you? Have you ever heard a rumor about you? It could be in school, in life. It could be recent, old.
The recent rumor I heard about me was that I was quitting my other job at the casino.
Oh, you at the casino, man? You got more jobs than a Jamaican, man.
Yeah, I work two jobs. Yeah, I'm at the
For sure.
casino
Get that
and
money.
I'm at the dispensary.
Hold up. Somebody calling. Yeah, get that money, man. Get that money. What casino you work at if you can tell us. Or if you probably can't. You can't name that, huh?
Uh, what's that?
I said, what casino you working at? What they got you doing up there? You a dealer or what?
So I work at the Rock and Brews Casino in Bremen, and I'm a slot assistant. So I pay out jackpots. I do the paper fills. I work on the machines, and I'll do all that stuff.
What's the biggest jackpot you ever seen somebody hit in that motherfucker?
Oh man, we had one hit for like 683,000.
600,000
Six
on the
hundred
slot machine?
eighty-three thousand. Yeah, on the slot machine.
Damn, what they bid? They max bid.
I think they were betting like $1.20.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, they had to walk out. They had security walk into the car.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy. So, how's your perspective changed on the world over the years?
Um, Man, I feel like honestly that we're just getting honestly weaker as a country. I mean, because I see like I kind of keep up with the news a little bit more now, and I just see us like we were such bullies back then that now it's like it's our turn to get bullied, I guess. I just kind of feel like
Right.
this country's gotten weaker.
Yeah. So, what is one thing you would change about society if you could change it?
Stop getting offended of everything. Well, I mean, just quit being babies. I mean, grow up.
Right.
It's life. Life doesn't get easier. It's gonna get harder. Like, come on now.
Nah.
Everybody knows that.
Life gonna keep on lifing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What's your greatest fear? And if you do have a fear, how do you manage it?
My greatest fear, um, man, probably being a bad father and how I manage that, man, I'm there every day.
For sure. What's the toughest decision you ever had to make?
Um, Man, I had to make a lot of them. Probably, probably going back to the casino, honestly. It's a
Right.
good paying job, but man, I hate that job.
So besides smoking weed, How do you cope with life?
Just hang out with my friends, hang out with my wife, talk to my wife, talk to my friends, uh, and honestly work. Like I love to work, and that helps me get through a lot of stuff. So it motivates me to work harder and work longer.
Right. Clear your mind.
Yep,
Yeah. Staying busy. Yeah, for sure.
yep. That's when I'm by myself and I'm just in my own zone.
What event in your life do you think shaped you, like molded you
When my
into who you are today?
grandma passed in 2018, and what was weird about that, man, something told me that like something was gonna happen. So I really motivated myself to uh to start getting myself out of debt. And then out of nowhere, bam, she passed, and I was like, damn, that was her telling me get your shit together. And so I went from $50,000 in debt. Now I'm only at 19.
Oh, that's good, man. Walking it on down.
Oh yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. Sorry to hear you. Sorry to hear about what happened to your granny. Sorry for your loss, bro.
Thank you, thank you.
For sure. How the weather is out there in Oklahoma?
Right now it's a little chilly here in Ponca. But it's not too bad. It's long sleeve and jeans weather.
Okay. I seen somebody posted some snow somewhere. I think that was in Texas, though.
My sister-in-law lives in New York, and they just got 15 inches.
Damn,
Yeah.
that fast. It was just hot the other day, about 75, 80 degrees the other day.
Oh yeah,
Where
man.
I
I
was
think it was
where I was at.
yesterday. Yesterday it was like 70 something, 80 something, and when I was at work about midnight, dude, it was so cold. I was like, man, that's typical Oklahoma weather.
Right, for sure. I'm gonna get back to these questions. The next question is: do you believe in reincarnation?
Uh, yeah, I believe you can. Yeah,
For sure. So you believe like you die and then come back as an animal, or you come back as another person or something?
yeah, if that's what you believe, yeah, I believe it's possible. I mean, we won't know until that day.
Right, for sure. How do you balance your personal life with your business life?
Me personally, I keep home, home, work, work. I don't talk about work at home really. I don't talk about home at work. It just keeps it simple, and it just that's just how I've always been. That's how I was always taught.
Right, for sure. So what's an upcoming trend in your industry that people need to look out for?
Upcoming trend, um, man.
Is it a new
Uh,
dab? Is it a new strain people smoking? Is it like something that's new going?
so I would check out, like I said, Green Dynasty Farms. Man, they just dropped strawberry runts, and they just dropped their Canagar, which they're actually trying to go for the award for best Canagar.
Okay,
And they also just came out with a new disposable.
right. This was like a disposable vape.
Yep.
Okay. So how do you stay eager and hungry, like in your field, like stay wanting to get up every day and put your pants
Well,
on and go to work?
my kid, man, every time he wakes up, that motivates me to get up and get going. And just seeing
For
him,
sure,
and just because I know he's watching me, because man, he's wearing hats now. He's just first thing he says is "Daddy." It's like that's him. That's motivated me. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm still at
for
that
sure.
casino.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be like a superhero to your son, man.
And I'm trying. That's my
When,
goal.
when I was when I was a kid, my dad was like a superhero to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how
R-
little boys look at their dad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And unfortunately, man, mine wasn't there, so he chose not to be there. But I had a good stepdad, so I was raised all right.
That's what's up, bro. So what's a strategy that you use? Like, what can you a strategy like you can tell people that you think kind of like what you were saying earlier about burner. Like what's a strategy that somebody could use to get into the cannabis industry?
Man, so at the very beginning, I was pretty shy, and like right now, like I'm kind of nervous, but I'll just go through it and get out of your shell and just try. You gotta try. If you don't try, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're just gonna
Right.
be like I seen this one quote is like there's a difference between one day and day one. Just keep pushing, motivate yourself, get a little out of your shell, be it's gonna be uncomfortable. Like I don't like really meeting new people, but I meet new people every day. Just keep going, get out of your shell, and then you'll get to day one.
For sure. For sure. Do you think it's uh do you think it's feasible to have a mentor?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Cameron Moore, he's helped me out a lot. I consider him a mentor. Rick from the Hippie, Chance from the Hippie, they all inspired me. If it wasn't for Cameron, I wouldn't be here right now. He's the one that was pushing me to go for these awards and do these interviews and stuff like that. He's the one that was pushing me. So I think it's good to have a mentor.
Right. Do you believe in conspiracies? Like, do you believe that Tupac is still alive? Do you believe, aliens and all that type of stuff?
I do think Pac is
Nine
still
nine
alive.
11.
I think aliens are real. I think Pac's still alive. I think 9/11 was an inside job. Yeah, I believe all that.
For sure, for sure. So, what's your perspective on the Trump situation right now?
Uh, Man, I think honestly, I think he needs to get put back in office because he was doing this country good. Like we weren't beefing with Russia and North Korea. Everybody was getting along. I think Trump needs to get back in office.
Think Trump needs to get back in office?
Yeah, I think Trump needs to be back in office. Be better than this dude that's in there now.
Right, for sure. So, what do you think about mental health? Everybody's
Man,
talking about that nowadays.
I think mental health is a good thing. You need to talk about your feelings. I mean, I know some men are like, "Oh no, that makes you less of a man." No, it don't, man. You wanna be here for a long time or a short time. Like you can't. You gotta talk about some shit now. I know back then in the '90s when I was growing up, you can't. Men don't cry. No, I mean, if you, I say if you have that one friend, you need to talk to him because hell, he might be going through some stuff that you don't know about and you just saved 2 lives, you know? So I
Yeah.
say, man, mental health's good. You need to work on your mental health.
So, what advice would you give somebody that's struggling silently with mental health issues?
Um, Man, okay, so I actually just recently got a therapist. I would go with BetterHelp. Um, you can just text through it, and you can send text back and forth, and that's helping a lot. Like, because I'm not really much of a face-to-face person, because like I said, I don't really like to meet new people. But
You call it
that's
better
actually
help?
Yeah, Better Health. It's actually an app, and you can do FaceTime. You can schedule actual doctor visits and all that because it's a therapist that's licensed in your state.
How
So
much
if
does
I
something
want,
like that cost?
I think it's like $99 a week, but they cover or they take a lot of insurance companies.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean you can even just text through that, so that's pretty easy and helpful.
Right. And it's been helping you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because
For
I mean, just
sure.
working these 2 jobs and I don't get a day off, and it is stressful. And so I just like, hey man, I need to work on my mental health, and there I am.
What do you think impacted people's mental health more, COVID or social media?
I think a mixture of both. Just being locked up and only being on social media, I think it was a combination of the both, and that's why I think this country got weak because nobody wants to work now. and it's just COVID messed up a lot of things.
Right. So are you a sports fan or what?
Oh yeah, go blue, 15-0, baby, 15-0.
Who is blue?
Michigan.
Michigan? Oh, okay.
Yes,
For sure, for
sir.
sure. You know, I'm going with the Longhorns, man.
We play you this year.
For sure.
You,
Get ready.
you guys are coming to the
Lace
big
your
house.
boots. Lace your cleats up.
Oh, they've been laced, baby.
For sure. I can dig it, P. I can dig it. So this next little segment of the show, we call it rapid fire. We just ask
Okay.
you some questions real fast. You know, you pretty quick with your answers anyway, so you should do pretty good on this part.
Okay.
So the first question is gonna be something we don't know about you.
I'm 6'3".
6'3". Okay. Childhood celebrity crush.
Oh man, back then Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. What's the secret talent that you have that people don't know?
Um, Secret talent. I really don't have one to be honest.
You can't hit a home run every time. You ain't good at shooting pool. You can't do
I'm pretty good at
backflips.
I played soccer all my life, so I'm pretty good at soccer.
Okay, cool. What's the worst job you ever had?
Probably the produce tech.
You said the produce?
Yeah,
I couldn't hear
produce.
you. Okay.
Sorry, my AirPods died.
Yeah. What never fails to make you smile?
My wife.
For sure. Best compliment you ever got?
I smell good.
Worst advice you ever got?
Uh, just do it.
Something you wish you were better at?
Something I wish I was better at. Probably managing my time.
If you were stranded on a deserted island by yourself, you can't take nobody with you, but you could take three things with you. What would those three things be?
A pack of Vibes papers, an ounce of Green Dynasty, and some raw tips.
Hey, that's a good pack. Last person said they'll take some seeds with them. I don't remember all three things they
Uh,
named, but they were like they'll take some seeds. I was like, yeah, that's smart right there.
yeah, I didn't even think of seeds. Maybe I'll be praying that there's a seed in that ounce.
Like a motherfucker. What's something you always thought was true, but you found out it wasn't?
um, man, probably the grass is greener on the other side.
So is it
Yeah, sometimes,
sometimes.
but at
Favorite subject?
that particular time, it wasn't.
Right. I can dig it. I kind of follow you. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Favorite subject in school?
math.
Man,
Yep.
checking them numbers, man.
Yes, sir.
Tabasco or Louisiana hot sauce?
Louisiana.
Do you put sugar on your grits or nah?
Yeah, I put sugar on my grits.
Air Jordans or Air Forces?
Air Forces.
Drop tops or hard tops?
Ooh. If it's an older style, drop top. If it's newer, hard top.
Eat breakfast or skip it?
Skip it.
500K or dinner with Jay Z?
Dinner with Jay Z.
For sure, I can dig that. And we just wrapped it up. Y'all just heard it here right on Smoke TV. Another episode of Chopping It Up. We just had my boy Chris. Anything you want to say before we get out here? Anything you want to promote? Any message you want to push?
Man, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's put me here. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Green Dynasty. Shout out to Kirsten. I just want to say work on your mental health, get better together, and just treat people like people. And thank you, man, so much for having me here.
For sure, for sure. Smoke TV appreciate it. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me on Smoke TV. Peace, bro.
Peace, buddy.